Spice is out now. Scaramucci is in. The mooch is in. He spent the weekend, the mooch did, gushing about how much he loves the new guy, which is really kind of a turn from how he used to feel about him like 2 years ago. Take a look.
That's another hack politician.
You call Donald Trump a hack?
He's a hack politician. He's probably going to make Elizabeth Warren his vice presidential nominee with comments like that.
Do you think he's a
It's anti-American. It's very, very divisive.
You think Donald's a plant?
And I'll tell you who he's going to be president of. You can tell Donald I said this. The Queens County Bullies Association.
One of the biggest mistakes that I made, because I was an unexperienced person in the world of politics, I was supporting another candidate. I should have never said that about him. So, Mr. President, if you're listening, I personally apologize for the 50th time for saying that.
So how much does this hurt his credibility, as he also deleted a lot of left-leaning tweets that he posted in the past? Or do people just change and suddenly they discover after, 6 months, they say, yeah, I want to represent the guy that can't find the truth in anything?
Well, I do think people's policy opinions can evolve and change as you learn more. I don't know if your opinion of someone, that recently with some of the behavior's been consistent with Trump. I don't know if that can evolve completely unless you're just needing something like this job, maybe.
That's what he said. He says, first of all, he told Chris Wallace on Fox News Sunday, his politics and ideals don't matter at all, and that he's comfortable subordinating them to President Trump's agenda.
Wow, it's
now, so you're
ridiculous.
willing to suppress your ideals for a job, and that's the same problem that I had with Spicer. I mean, if you look at his old tweets, he talked about Islam, he talked about climate change, he talked about immigration, he talked about gun control,
and
he was in favor of all of those things. And now we're to believe that he's not.
He needed a job. His reputation, he needed to boost himself, and now he's got the job that he can do that.
Are you talking about Trump or Scaramucci? Oh, because Trump did the same thing, I think.
Is it Scaramucci? No I on the end?
Scaramucci. They call him the mooch.
I call him the mooch.
But it's like, I said before that I think Trump got into this to enhance his businesses. And that's why he took the job, and his ideals and his feelings and beliefs are irrelevant, really,
I think
to that goal.
I think Mooch just wants to be famous. I was watching him do commentary, and for a long time it looked like he was trying to get a Fox News show or a Fox Business show or somewhere. He wanted to be famous, and I think this is his way of doing that. But I think it also shows that he's a lot like Trump. I mean, Trump had a record of opposing everything that Trump's saying now before he got elected. So now you're hiring someone who's a New York guy, who's a businessman, who's a smooth talker, and I think he's comfortable with that type of person. But it's very much like him.
To agree with the policy he's speaking.
I think so.
I don't know if that's mandatory.
All the communications director is supposed to do is tell you what you need to know. He's not supposed to be commenting. Their job is to tell you this is what the president said, this is why he said it, and
it's like a judge.
That's it.
Like it's not about their personal opinion.
Yeah, but if you're on record as having criticized the person that you're now representing, see, now if he had never said anything about Trump at all, I think that would have been fine. But if you're on record saying this guy doesn't know what he's doing, he's a hack,
I'm judging him.
But
now you're just
I don't know if it's mandatory.
But everyone who works for him has that on record pretty much. Like I just said, Kellyanne also.
Yeah, that's true. Well,
listen, it's a brand new day, but you should be able to stand up for something if you're going to stand up.
Yeah,
and at